Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to be going over some reminders on things going away Tuesday night. There is not going to be a maintenance, by the way, or so far there's not one scheduled anyways. That could change. So here's a very important reminder. Make sure that you use your Super Origin Festival 25 SP scratch tickets. It'll be your last chance to use these. As you go through scratching, of course, you'll get like selector tickets. You want to make sure that you use the selector tickets too. The best item to use the selector ticket on in here, if there's nothing else in here that you need, like anything that you really want, like with the cosmetics and stuff, down here at the very bottom, there's an option down here where you can trade in for 100 star gems, and that's a pretty solid choice, I would say. Now, I normally don't point this out. This is going to be a trade that's been around for a while, but with Ulti Adomina being in the game, and it being so expensive, it's like 50-60 mil that it goes for, those augment protects that you can get in the game are very valuable, right? So if you didn't realize, any player in the game can get those from the SG shop weekly. There's actually, when you come to the SG shop here, there's actually once a week in augment item protect packs here. And you get 3 in augmentation protect items here. You get 3 of these a week. It's 450 star gems, so it is a little more costly than it is from the ones that you get like in the treasure shop from RNG. But this is here as an option. I just wanted to point this out. This is a weekly trade that you can do for 3 in augment item protects. And whether you're a premium player or a free player, you have access to this, so it's pretty cool, because I know like a lot of the augment protects are locked behind premium usually. Okay, so we got another important thing to remind you all on here is going to be the mission pass is going to be coming to an end, so you want to make sure you go through and progress your tiers here. This will be your last week to actually progress any tiers. If you didn't make it to like tier 40 or just whatever tier that you might want to get like a prize from, you can always come up here to the top left where it says purchase tier, and you can purchase tiers for 25 star gems per tier, just in case there is like a special accessory or something like that that you might want to get a hold of. There's some pretty cool stuff inside of here, honestly. So make sure you get any of the really good stuff, like this motion comment here on tier 26. This is a really good motion right here, so I would suggest picking this up if you haven't. It's also a really good idea to come up here to the very top left where it says previous season here, and just make sure that you check through here and make sure that you've claimed everything from the previous season, because some of the stuff inside of here you might still have to where you can claim. You can't actually progress the previous season's like tiers any longer, but you can still claim the items from inside of there. Xiemi seasonal point shop is going to be going away this upcoming Tuesday, so make sure that you come visit her, make sure that you've spent all your seasonal points. I do want to point out to y'all, up at the very top up here, you can select this little drop box here, and you can purchase items to default storage. And the reason that you would want to do that is because once you get everything in here that you want to, like all your, like, you know, all the important stuff, there's a lot of things in here that's just like junk, that's just going to be a waste of points that you really don't want to trade in for. I would suggest coming down here and just trading in for stacks of 99 grinders, 999 grinders, because what you could do is you could just sit here and buy these over and over and over, since you're purchasing them to your default storage instead of having to back out. And then you can highlight these and you can turn these into Meseta just by converting them to Meseta. And it's quite a bit of Meseta, like overall, if you have a lot of seasonal points, you can actually mass highlight these and NPC them, and it's going to be 40k Meseta per stack of grinders that you have. So it's a nice little way to min-max the extra like rewards that you get from your seasonal points. Just make sure you don't waste them on all the junk that's in here that you don't really need, all these LC capsules and stuff, things that we have like thousands of. You really don't need to trade in for these things, so just trade in for grinders, get yourself some Meseta once you get everything that you really need from the shop. Now we do have one AC scratch that will be coming to an end. It's a revival AC scratch. This is the Rewind Collection June 25. So if you did scratch on it, make sure you use your selector ticket, of course. You might want to just go through the listing here and check if there's anything in here you want. Some of this stuff got pretty cheap right now just because it was revived. There's a lot of really good emotes in here and like motions and just various things, so definitely go through and check it out. Now, I am an Epic Games partner. If you plan on doing any AC purchasing and you play on Epic Games, you can use the creator code THUNDATHIGHS if you would like to support me. So if you decide to use the creator code THUNDATHIGHS, thanks a lot for supporting me. Don't forget about hitting the Arks record ranking this week. It's a really simple one to do this week. It's going to be the Central Alio board stage 1. So this is really simple. Just go do a run of this to get your Arks record badges. You would find it over here in Central Alio, right here at this Ryuker here for the Halfanda Plains West. There's a little terminal there to start it up. Make sure you go do one run of that so you get your Ark Circuit badges this week. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our weekly repeatable trades. So you want to come to the NPC Architect to being a central city. She has the Genesis Points trade shop here, and you want to trade in for your weekly Master Fragment series so you can roll those level 20 skill add-ons. Every 2 weeks you can try to roll for one of those, try to get a perfect 20 roll. Then up next, to go to the first shop on the left in Central City, the Item Trader Travis. They've actually changed this one around a little bit. It's going to be a little bit different going through here now. So up first, go to Item Recycle, and up at the very top, Item Recycle. And you want to make sure that you trade in for any of your remaining SP scratch tickets you have here from the event like stuff that we had from before. Also, you want to trade in for your weekly in-rate or drop rate 100% tickets here, your add preset skill level 1 items, also the alpha reactors, the star gems, and the genesis points here. All of these things take EX cubes. If you need EX cubes, there's actually a trade right here for NEX cubes where you can trade in class cubes and you can convert those into NEX cubes. So it's a nice way that you can get a hold of all those things there. Also, you want to go to the item exchange here, and towards the very bottom down here, trade in for your weekly in augmentation success rate 10% booster. It's really helpful for making you pass some of those augments. Also, you want to go to the Ark Circuit badge exchange here, and yeah, you want to trade in for your weekly star gems here. And don't forget, they've also updated the camos here. They're all just like rebobs, but you might be interested in trading in for one of these. And then also you want to go to the material item exchange category here, go to the Aegis Integra exchange, and towards the bottom down here, you want to trade in for your weekly Aegis souls and all the different dominas here. Also go to the Giga Struggling exchange inside of here, and towards the bottom down here, you can trade in for weekly camos, but also you can trade in for your Gigantic Smite Precision and Technique 4 capsules here. Also the Growthman exchange, you can trade in for your weekly TA customization discs here. And as well, the Dread Skill exchange, there's one TA customization disc on that you can trade in for here. And then lastly, we're going to come to the Alliance Activity Support in PC10, where you're doing your Alliance tasks and you're getting those Alliance badges, and you want to trade those in here for the Exchange Badge Shop for the Genesis points, the Star Gems, and also it's a good idea to pick up on some of these triggers here that you might find useful weekly. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.